Good morning again. At this time, we would like to open our service with a meditation with Nelta.
Morning. Thank you. Good morning. Yes. Good morning, everyone. If you would please gently close your eyes and join me in the morning meditation. Take in some deep cleansing breaths. Inhale slowly and exhale slowly. Breathe in that beautiful energy. Breathe in deeply and exhale slowly. Feel each muscle relaxing as you let go of tension there. Now focus on your breath as you breathe in and out. Breathing in deeply. Exhale slowly, allowing it to flow smoothly. Bringing in from infinity and out to infinity. Keeping your awareness on this breath as you begin to become one with the flow of life and one with your being as you breathe in from infinity and out to infinity. And as you do so, become aware of that place of peace within, the place where you are most yourself, the center of your being. This is the real you, beyond the thoughts, dramas, and identifications of the mind. You are not your thoughts. You are not your emotions. You are not the roles you play. You are a center of pure awareness, a center of pure being. Journey to this center and allow yourself to become more and more present there as you breathe in from infinity and out to infinity. Keep your attention on the experience of being and be more deeply. Imagine that in this center you are light, and allow that light to grow and expand in your being as you become more and more present. Breathing in from infinity and out to infinity. Become your infinite self. Feel the light and the peace of this being. Allow the light to flow through your entire body, bathing each organ, every muscle, every cell, aligning your body to its true identity. Allow the light to expand outwards around your body as if you are glowing as you breathe in from infinity and out to infinity. Feel the roots of your physical being going deep into the earth, touching all living things with your light. and realize how you are connected with the earth. Give thanks for the life you have and the opportunity to be in physical form, which teaches you the wisdom of authentic living. Celebrate your true self, breathing in from infinity and out to infinity. As you stay present in your center, experience your light radiating outwards toward your locality, outwards across your country, across the world, across time and space. Feel your connection with all things. You are an infinite self. Just take a moment to enjoy the way that feels. And when you're ready, come back to your physical body in the present moment, keeping your attention on your breath, feeling yourself fully present in your body, and slowly open your eyes, feeling fully grounded and centered, and ready to greet the rest of the day with greater presence, greater authenticity, greater wisdom, and greater peace. And so it is.
So it is. Thank you. Beautiful, Nelta. Thank you. Wonderful way to start our day, every day. Now we're going to start our day with our vision and mission statement. So if you would please stand with me and read together our vision and mission statement along with the Declaration of Principles. Our mission statement: CSL West Georgia is a joyful global community where everyone belongs. Through our unique spiritual teachings, we provide a safe environment to experience compassionate living. Our Declaration of Principles: I believe there is one creative intelligence operating throughout the universe. I believe my purpose is to allow this divine mind to express in, as, and through me. I know that this divine presence is a power for good, which responds to my conscious use to create a life filled with health, love, peace, and success in all things. I use it now and I rejoice in it, and so it is. Take it away, Cynthia.
Okay, everybody remain standing. Here comes the song. It's downloading. Okay, here we go. I want you to all know you're welcome here this morning. I'm in the right place at the right time. I am just where I'm supposed to be. I'm in the right place at the right time. I am just where I'm supposed to be. Take it, Marsha. I'm in the right place at the right time. I'm just where I'm supposed to be. I'm in the right place at the right time. I'm just where I'm supposed to be. Oh, my soul is welcome here. Oh, my soul is welcome here. I am getting the message loud and clear. My soul is welcome here. Oh, yeah. I'm in the right place at the right time. I'm just where I'm supposed to be. I'm in the right place at the right time. I'm just where I'm supposed to be. Oh, my soul is welcome here. Oh, my soul is welcome here. I am getting the message loud and clear. My soul is welcome here. Oh, my soul is welcome here. Oh, my soul is welcome here. I am getting the message loud and clear. My soul is welcome here. I am getting the message loud and clear. My soul is welcome here. All right, y'all. Come on, come on. Give me that hand clap. Come on. All right. Come on. They sound good, I think. They do. Oh. Your soul is welcome here. Your soul is welcome here. Your soul is welcome here. Tell your neighbor. Yeah. Your soul is welcome here. Your soul is welcome here. Your soul is welcome here. Yes, it is. Hey. Your soul is welcome here. Your soul is welcome here. Your soul is welcome here. Uh-huh. Your soul is welcome here. 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 Good morning. Okay, there we go. Thank you. You guys sound good this morning.
Thank you, girls. Woohoo! We are welcome, aren't we, everybody? Yes, we are. And now we're going to welcome our own wonderful, fabulous Connie Marshall is going to do our reading today. So please welcome Connie. Yay, Connie.
What a blessing to be here. Hello, family.
Hello.
Your soul is welcome here. I'm going to read something from our Science of Mind. Excuse me. And then I'll share a poem that I wrote.
Oh, good.
Yeah. So now, open sesame. Okay. Ever since it heard your name, joy has been running through the streets trying to find you. I love that. Okay. Science teaches us there is not an atom of our physical being that was in it even a few months ago. We can say this: we were born anew in this day, and will be born anew in the next. A year from today, if we're to return to the same room we are now in, except for the mind that brings us here, we would not bring anything with us in our physical bodies that we had with us right now. I do not see any reason, theoretically at least, why a person could not heal themselves of anything given time if a new mold could be furnished. That is not just a metaphysical abstraction. In Hebrew 11:3, the Bible says, things which are seen were not made of things which do appear. What we see comes out of what we do not see. Okay, that was from Holmes' Think Your Troubles Are Away. That's the name of the book. Okay, I'm going to share. I was looking out my window a late autumn, and that was in 2017, and all these words came to me. Bearing fruits of love. First, I was a seed planted in the fertile ground, kept warm in Mother Earth, nurtured safe and sound. Then I became a sapling, took a good look around, saw all my brothers and sisters, so many shapes and forms bathing in the golden sun. Now that I've grown older, beautiful with grace, I bless the earth with fragrant flowers in spring, and in late summer bear fruits of love. Bearing fruits of love, bearing fruits of love. All it takes is just one seed to bear sweet fruits of love.
That's beautiful. Have a song.
I wanted to say
No,
something.
you can't. It's my turn.
And then it's going to be Connie's turn, but I wanted to say something. That was, I mean, it's Cynthia's turn. That was beautiful to think that not only does our Connie come up here and serenade us and take care of us with her beautiful soul every Sunday, but now she writes from her beautiful soul. I think we should have it printed out so that we can give it to everyone. What do y'all think?
Yes, that's a great idea. That's a great idea. Okay. Now it's my turn. Hey, do you know it's Thanksgiving Thursday? Oh, hope you have all your plans all together. We have a song by Karen Drucker this morning to celebrate the season. It's called I'm So Grateful. Yeah, it's a good one. So I want you all to stand up again. I know you just stood up, but stand up again. You'll be glad. It'll be fun. We're going to lead you in some hand motion stuff. Gratitude before me, gratitude behind me, gratitude to the left of me, gratitude to the right of me, gratitude above me, gratitude below me, gratitude within me, gratitude all around me. And I'm so grateful, and I'm so grateful, 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 I'm so grateful. Here we go again. Gratitude above, before me, gratitude behind me, gratitude to the left of me, gratitude to the right of me, gratitude above me, gratitude below me, gratitude within me, gratitude all around me. And I'm so grateful, 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 I'm so grateful. Gratitude before me, gratitude behind me, gratitude left of me, gratitude to the right of me, gratitude above me, gratitude below me, gratitude within me, gratitude all around me. And I'm so grateful, 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 so grateful, I'm so grateful, I'm so grateful, I'm so grateful, so grateful, so grateful. so grateful to before me.
Yes.
Gratitude behind me. Gratitude to the left of me. Gratitude to the right of me. Gratitude above me. Gratitude below me. Gratitude within me. Gratitude all around me. And I'm so grateful. Are you grateful? I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. Yes, yes, I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. So grateful. I'm 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 so grateful. Gratitude for me. That's a good one. I know you all have a lot to be grateful for.
Oh, gratitude abounds this week, doesn't it? Did it start with the turkey? No. But we are so grateful today for our speaker, Diana Johnson. You who have been here before and have had the wonderful blessing of hearing Diana, welcome back. Those who have not heard Diana before, you have a treat. Diana is a practitioner with the SLCA down in Atlanta, and she does everything down there, as well as take care of the souls of everyone down there. So we are absolutely delighted to have her with us today. So please welcome back Diana Johnson.
I started to say good afternoon, but it's still morning because our service starts at 3 o'clock. But anyway, thank you. And I'm so glad to be here standing before my family. I really call y'all my family and thank all of you for coming out, a couple of weeks ago for our 45th anniversary and Reverend David's 20-year anniversary of music. I mean, in ministry, and I'm thinking music because Cynthia, the music was phenomenal. And when I heard y'all sing the song, I started dancing because I went dancing last night. I went dancing last night. And I tell you, being here is always divine because the music, Cynthia, as you know, every time I come, you would always sing a song that has something to do with what I'm going to talk about. And then the song in gratitude, and that's my life every day, gratitude. We have to always be grateful and know that everything is from, it's the grace of God. It's just the grace of God. It's love. It's God in action. So with that said, I would like to talk to all of you and to myself on the consciousness, the conscious awareness of God. And I also said the conscious awareness of the presence of God, the presence of God, the presence of God. Yeah, I tapped into Joel Goldsmith. I don't know if you all are familiar with him, but when I started practitioner school, oh gosh, 2013, all my books that I needed, and Joel Goldsmith. I said Goldstein, but Goldsmith. I didn't know who Goldsmith was, Joel Goldsmith was. But when I would go to estate sales, these books would jump out at me. I just buy them because now I understand it's my awareness and the realization of God. That's why I'm going to talk about this. But I've been doing estate sales, yard sales, all that stuff, about 30, 40 years. Once I got in practitioner training, every book I needed, except for about 3 books, I already had them. So after I moved, well, 3, 4 months ago, excuse me, I had to get rid of a lot of my books. And then I'm looking at all these Joel Goldsmith books. I have every last one of them except for The Infinite Way. Are you all familiar with The Infinite Way? Well, I believe all his other books that he had written came from The Infinite Way. Yes. So the one that I'm already familiar with that one, but the Master Speaks is Jesus, Jesus ministry, because we all know Jesus is our way sure. And Jesus walked the earth after he discovered his divinity in God, just to show us that we can do the same thing. So this book and the conscious awareness of the presence of God, I sit as part of my spiritual practice every day. And this book is about 300 pages. I promise you, I read maybe 8 to 10 pages. This is my practice now every day, along with my Science of Mind text. The conscious awareness of the presence of God is the foundation of our entire experience. Once we recognize what the consciousness of the presence of God is, the awareness, and what I wrote was the awareness is the very activity of our being. And what is awareness? We got to understand what awareness is. And also we have to develop an unfoldment. And the way we develop and get to this awareness is through studying, doing a spiritual practice, meditation. I put meditation first because, in this teaching, that is phenomenal. We have to meditate because when you're meditating, what you're doing is quieting yourself for spirit to speak through you. And as you know, some of you that came to our anniversary, Eddie Watkins sang this song, God Shows Up within us. That's the only way God can show up is through us. Jesus knew this. And I was listening to that. I'm like, okay, I've been doing this all along, but I was not aware. That that's what I was doing. And some of you have heard my story about when I was sick seemed like it was a long time ago. But what was it, about 3 years ago? And I'll share this briefly. They had put me in hospice. I'm telling you, in the hospital 6 months. I was in hospice. I couldn't talk, but I could remember thinking, and I realized what I was thinking was my prayer and the awareness. All I could think, wherever God is, I am. Wherever I am, God is. Wherever God is, there's nothing but wholeness, healing, health for 6 months. And the first 2 months, I couldn't even talk, but I had that going on in my mind. It's the awareness. Back to how we obtain this awareness, what I said, especially meditating. We got to do a lot of reading, studying, coming together in communities like this, focusing on what we know is truth. And hearing the word, the awareness becomes intuitive. Yeah, we're all intuitive, but we don't know. Some of us, I didn't know. I knew there was something within me. I'm like, I don't want to do that. Didn't know why I didn't want to do it, but it was the awareness of that presence now that I know was God, is God. And the is active. It's not going to be, should be, ought to be. Is active right here, right now. God is active, is active. Also, this awareness is something within us that begins to say, not I, but God. And then we get connected to that oneness because I know now, and I've always felt like, God, how can I do this? I talk to God just like I talk to y'all. God, how can I do this? Why am I doing this? It's not me, it's God working through me because it goes back to that awareness, that awareness, that awareness. It means we are consciously one with the infinite good. We're one with God. We all are. I'm going to share this. Well, of course, we all are. And I'm going to go to November 5th, the election. Let me tell you, I don't get caught up in nothing because my mind is focused on the conscious awareness of the presence of God within me. When I heard the news of our election, and I have friends, Republicans, Democrats, nothing, whatever, whatever, and we're still friends. But all during the campaign and everything, I'm like, you know what? I'm keeping my eyes on God because number one, and I want y'all to think about this. Go back to some things that have happened to you in your life. I wasn't here during the Holocaust. I wasn't here physically during enslavement. I wasn't here when the native people were stripped of everything, but I was here during 9/11, COVID, when I got sick. And let me tell you, I was able to focus on that. So many people I knew during COVID. I mean, I would talk to them, see them one day, and sometimes within that same day, they're gone. So with the election, I'm like, God, you know what? I made it through that. I made it through this illness. I'm going to make it through this election, whatever it is. Y'all, we got to get serious with our conscious awareness of the presence of God. My uncle used to tell me years ago, stuff that's going on, and he's been gone, what, 20-something years, stuff going on now, you just didn't know about it, but it's still going on. I got to thinking, yeah, but we have real-time stuff, social media now. We can't get caught up in stuff. God bless everybody because the same God that's within us is in everybody. It's in everybody. And then it goes back to choice. It goes back to choice. God's presence does it all. Healing gives us what we want, what we need. We have a choice. It's a Christ principle and a consciousness. There should be no fear, limitation, lack, none of that. I don't have any of that. I say every day, the Lord is my shepherd. I have no fear, need, or want. I live by that. I don't look at stuff because it's a belief. What I do know is God is all there is. These walls that we're sitting, it's God because God gave man to do all this stuff. These tables, God gave man. God give us everything, but we choose to do whatever. And it's not for us to be judgmental. None of that. I don't care what we see, what we hear. We got to stay focused on the conscious awareness of the presence of God. And if you focus on that, you will know whatever happens in January, the next day or whatever, it wouldn't have happened if it wasn't supposed to. And I take that back to when I was sick. I'm telling y'all, I was in hospice. I didn't find out about it until a year after I got out the hospital and got my medical records. I was in hospice. I'm supposed to be here right now. You all are supposed to be here right now. All of us. All of us. So what's going on in the world? Oh my goodness. All we have to do is keep a good collective consciousness, say good things, focus on the God things, everything that God is, everything that God is. One key thing I want to say is our standpoint is God is omnipresent, omniscient, omnipotent. God, the all life of all being. Everybody. God is all perfection. God is the reality of everybody, no matter if you're Catholic, Jewish, Protestant, Hindu, Muslim, whatever, straight, gay, whatever. It's still God. It's still God. So we focus on that. because God doesn't discriminate. We do. We pick this stuff up. God is perfection, and we're going to have to start seeing stuff the way God says it is. It already is. Not going to be, should be, ought to be, the way it is. And that's what I do. I live my life. And sometimes, yeah, I'm in some situations, but I don't want to see God like that right now. I can't be like Jesus right now, but I go back. I go back because I think about what I've been through and I say, okay, God. And yeah, as we get older or whatever, things change, the body change. But I want to be able to live from a place of gratitude, grace, just giving back what I know God continuously give me. The grace of God, that's a gift. We don't have to do nothing to earn God's love, the grace of God. We just have to be, just be. We don't have to do anything. And yeah, we are, what they say, we're spiritual having a human experience. Yeah, I have them all. But I also go back to what I know is truth, what I know is truth. Jesus understood his conscious awareness as spirit revealed, but it was the glory of God. Jesus knew that. God is spirit, God is soul, God is consciousness, yours and mine. And then we have this individual consciousness. God made all of us differently. So we are an individualized expression of God. And I'm going to tell you, sometimes when I'm having a conversation with God, I use some choice words. I do because to God doesn't hear that. God hears my heart. God is the spirit part of me. So I say, that's how I get God's attention. I feel I get God's attention. You know what? And because I'm organic with it, things happen, good things. Truth is the Christ. Christ is the inner awareness. And we know Christ is consciousness. So when we understand the attributes of God, and when Jesus was on the earth, Jesus walked the earth after he discovered his divinity, what all God had put within him. Jesus said, things I'll do, greater things you do. Aren't we doing it? We got airplanes. When Jesus was on the earth, how did they travel? We got airplanes. We got social media. And I share this all the time with people. I know about me when I was growing up. We used to sing this song. He's got the whole world in his hand, cell phones. See, that right there is my go back to. We got the cell phones. We said this stuff. Our words are law. Whatever we're saying, that's what we're putting out there. The awareness, the conscious awareness, whatever we say. So we say something what some people call crazy, whatever. Yeah. But as a child, we used to sing this song in Sunday school. He's got the whole wide world in his hand. We did not have a cell phone. I'm 71 years old, no cell phones. We had telephones. But we were singing that song. Okay, God doesn't have hands, I don't think, like us, because we know God is a spirit. God is an essence, a presence. But God works through us. So, yeah, God and still gave us the ability to get all this stuff that we have now. The conscious awareness of the presence of God. And along that line, whatever you need, there have been times I wouldn't have a dime in my pocket. The money that was in the bank was already accounted for bills, whatever. Let me tell you, I said, God, you know what? I know you got this. This is how I talk to God. I know you got this. I ain't going to worry about a thing. I ain't worrying about a thing. There have been times I have walked places, found money. One day somebody zailed me $100. I'm like, God, thank you. See, this is how this stuff works. But we got to do the work. We got to learn how to embody the awareness of the consciousness, the presence of God. It's a process. It's not a hard process, and it goes back to knowing what God is, who God is. Who are you and I? And it's not about God and me and God. It's God. We're one with God. And once you understand that we're one, God created us all. I never forget and I shared this, when I went to see Oprah a few years ago, she came to Atlanta. She did like 3 or 4 tours, and Atlanta was the first one. This woman stood up on the stage for 4 hours the first night and told her life, where she came from, what had happened to her as a child. And I'm sitting there boohoo crying because it was like she was talking just to me. She said, if I can accomplish what I have accomplished, God is no respecter of person. You can do the same thing. Fast forward, I go back and find prophecies I gotten from places. This stuff is happening now, but I would not be able to understand it had I not understood what this conscious awareness of God is, the presence of God. And it's a power, it's the power of God. And it's within all of us through God's Spirit. It's everything we need. And one other thing I wrote from one of the reading, Joel Goldsmith said, consciousness and awareness are synonymous. Consciousness is higher because it's without mental process. That's intuition. When we take the time to go into meditation, sit in communities like this, do our reading, we have to have a practice. You have to have a practice. And I'll be honest too, there were times I didn't go to church for years, but you know what? I lived an opulent life because God gave us everything we need. We have everything we need. We were just too ignorant at the time to know it. And that's what really, to me, sin is ignorance of what we already know or what we should know, truth about who and what God is. God just is. God just is. It ain't just no gonna be, should be, will be. It's active, always active, active, active. And one of the things also, the presence of God, the qualities of God, we got to know what they are. And that's why meditation, getting quiet. And just when I get quiet, I don't focus on affirmations or anything. I just want to hear the stillness, the quietness. And sometimes it seems like a long time. It might be 3 or 4 minutes. And I just start just crying because the presence of God, that stillness that you can enter into, that stillness, just stillness, just stillness. And I can remember times when I came out of this stillness, I was integrity. What is integrity? And it was because Spirit revealed to me, and the more I kept going back and forth with integrity, I had to go back and do some forgiveness work because there were some times, and it came to me where I was not operating from a place of integrity. See, the qualities of God will correct our paths, but we got to give it time and spend time with it. Trustworthiness, respect, and we know God, divine wisdom, understanding, joy. We don't have to worry about money. God is love, joy, peace, and harmony. All the attributes of God, all the attributes of God. We need to really look and see what they are. Find books that will help us. Go in classes to help us. And then begin to develop a spiritual consciousness. Because when you start delving into the attributes, the qualities of God, Spirit, things will start opening up for you, unfolding. And this conscious awareness of the presence of God. It's an awareness for life to continue to unfold in a normal and harmonious way. I've had some struggles in life. God knows I have. But I look back now and I say, God, I give thanks for it because it got me to where I am now. And all that it was an experience. It was just an experience, because when you get tired of being tired or get tired of doing the same thing, expecting a different result, you're going to try something different. And for me, I'm like, okay, God, I'm going to trust you. You say all this stuff, I'm going to trust you. Yeah, it took some years, but the amazing thing is all those years back then doesn't seem like it was a long time. It doesn't seem like it was a long time. I'm telling you. And y'all remember the first time I came here, I was a little frail thing, crazy. I call it crazy. Crying because I was blaming other people. I had to take accountability and responsibility. Oh, and by the way, my beloved siblings came to celebrate my birthday with me 3 weeks ago. And my sister hadn't seen her, 4 years. It's because of this practice. This practice. Yeah. Anything you got off with, if you just develop a way to incorporate this conscious awareness of who and what God is. I don't care what it is. And I know some people going through some horrible, horrendous stuff, even me. I accuse my family, and I can stand here publicly and say it, of ripping me off. I did the work. It's forgiven, because you know what? God has a forgiving heart. I couldn't hold nothing against him. I couldn't. Look at me now. Whole healed, on my way to greater things. Thank you. Yeah, it's, and I want to say this in closing. Joel Goldsmith said, the Christ is something controlling our being and destiny. All we have to do is realize the Christ, which is the consciousness. Christ is not Jesus' last name. It's the consciousness. And we'll gain conscious awareness of it. We do not have it within. He said, you do not have it without. You have it as being. Just be. Just be. And sit sometime and just have that communication with God. God, I ain't understanding this. I've never been in this place. You got to be transparent with God, just like you are with everything. I say, God, I ain't never been in this place before. You got to help me. This is exactly how I talk to God. Bam. Because I'm honest with God. And think about it. It's just you and spirit, you talking. And what happens? You don't have the walls, nobody. I used to go in the closet in the bathroom at work. And it wasn't me. It was the God within me that did it. I understand it. I didn't know at the time that that's what it was, the conscious awareness of the presence of God. Thank you.
Well, that was a wonderful message. And it was from your heart, I could tell.